So I think we still need new clinical trials for young people with cancer because for example, for some cancer types where survival is high, so say Hodgkin's disease and testes, what we're seeing is like long-term effects of the treatment that we're giving. So what we're looking for now in these types of cancers are treatments that have less toxicity. So we would see less incidence of say cardiovascular events, of second cancers perhaps, and improvements in quality of life. For those cancers where we haven't seen improvements in survival, such as the sarcomas, then obviously we're still looking for new agents to see if we can improve survival for that cohort as well. I think in terms of enrolling young people in cancer clinical trials, the more young people we get into trials, the more tissue we collect and the more we learn about the evolution of disease in these young people to allow us to be able to identify new drug targets. So, I mean, obviously, if there's no trial available for young people, then you can't enrol young people into the study. The difficulty with trial availability for young people is that they are generally quite a small group, and they also are impacted by a range of cancer types that are not common in older adults, and therefore there tends to be less trials available for them to enter. So the role of the healthcare professional within the treatment setting would be to present the information about the trial to the young person in an unbiased way to allow them to have all the information that they needed to be able to make an informed choice as to whether entering that trial is the right thing for them at that point. So we know that as researchers and professionals we could design what we think is an ideal clinical trial, an ideal research study, and then when we present it to young people maybe it's not the right question, or maybe the outcomes are not quite right, or the patient information is not correct, or maybe it involves too many trips to the hospital which might be off-putting. So if we involve young people early on at study design, we can make sure that the trial is set up in a way that's most attractive to young people to enter. It addresses questions that are important to them, outcomes that matter, and allows them to move on back to as normal a life as possible.